Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us again on the Kim and Mike page. One thing, or actually many things that we love about this business is that you get to meet people from literally all over the world. And today is another treat because we will be talking across the big ocean to somebody in the UK. Her name is Sheila, but go ahead, Sheila. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, thanks. And thanks for inviting me. I am Sheila, and you'll hear that the accent isn't quite right because I am Canadian. Lived most of my life in Alberta, but I have recently moved to the East Midlands in England.
Wow, it's where our cousin Harry Potter lives.
Yeah, you might know him. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Yes, I've seen a lot of great shops all dedicated towards Harry Potter. So it's a good thing. I did read all the books to my three children, and I am familiar. I haven't met him yet, but yeah, it's definitely the presence is great here in his homeland.
We'll hook you up.
Yeah, we'll set up an appointment with you. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks.
So just a question in regards to your life before starting your own online online franchise. There we go. What was it that you did before? Maybe you're still doing now?
Yeah, I actually went to the University of Calgary and got my Bachelor of Education. I'd always wanted to be a teacher when I was, 5 years old, writing chalk all over my walls in my bedroom. And so I am a certified teacher. So I've taught in the public schools, and every job that I've had has involved teaching in some way. Most recently, I was actually a corporate trainer. So I had gone into the corporate world, moved away from, wiping noses and helping kids through puberty to teaching adults, which I have to say really was my favorite. And I have been very fortunate because I've actually left that job and I work online full time now. As much as I love the job, the flexibility and the freedom I have with my online franchise has been amazing. So I've only been in the business for about a year and a half, coming up on 2 years in the spring. But I was able to choose that freedom for myself, and it's been amazing.
Wow, that is
Well,
an amazing achievement, especially just only, you said, sorry, a year and a half to 2 years in the business. That is mind blowing. Definitely not an option for most people who are starting another job and they feel like in 2 years they can leave. That's not an option, right? But that's congratulations. That's a big, big adventure for sure.
yeah, I love the potential of this business, right? Like some people just do it on the side, and some people are able to do it full time eventually, like yourself, which is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Great job.
So our next question, so what are some of the personal goals or achievements that you've had in your life since watching that workshop,
Mhm.
after watching the workshop?
Well, yes, boy, it's life-changing once you do watch it and you start to realize the potential, isn't it? So, since I've started my business, as I said, I have been able to leave my very, lucrative full-time job that I enjoyed because it still used up my time. I still had to be at a desk in front of a computer, between 9 to 5. So I've been able to leave that job. I have been able to move away, had that freedom. I've been able to pursue hobbies that I've never had time for before because I can do things whenever I want in the day. I've been able to help my children. I have 3 grown children, and they are kind of just finishing school, university, starting out on their own. So I've been able to help them out with their, money for school, vehicles as they needed, which has felt good. I mean, I believe that they do need to work for what they have. They shouldn't just be handed everything, but it sure feels good to be able to help out so that as they are getting started, they don't have to, scratch for everything. I think they have a good enough work ethic instilled now that to have something, it feels really good. So that's been fun to do. Um, what else can I say? Travel. Wow. I mean, I love Canada and I love Alberta, but it's very landlocked. And so I had never really traveled to many places. And so since I started the business, I've actually gone on 2 European cruises. So I've been able to see all kinds of places all around the Mediterranean. So I'll someday get to go back to them, I hope. And another cruise I took to Alaska, although that was just for fun. I could have done that before, but I wouldn't have had the vacation time to do it. So I could do that, which was beautiful, of course. And I mean, even just to make this move here and to be able to sightsee all around England get to know people, mentoring people, and always, like I say, it comes back to teaching for me. So I've been able to work with people from all over the world remotely, even in the situation we're in now. It just doesn't matter because we're meeting online anyway. So it's perfect.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I love. This business does not slow down. It does not stop because you have the tools necessary to meet with anybody around the world. And yeah, grateful for technology for sure, especially during these times. So if you were to tell someone who is thinking or debating in their mind to watch this workshop, what were your thoughts when you were debating in your mind if you should watch the workshop or not? What's the advice you want to give them?
Oh, we're so skeptical these days, and I think I'm one of the biggest ones out there. I think that if the idea interests you at all, then you should trust your gut. Because if it didn't sound like something that could work for you, you would just pass by. You wouldn't even notice. So just the fact that it's caught your interest should be enough, I think, to give your 90 minutes, get some facts, find out the information. There is no cost. So really there's, no reason not to do that. And I love the fact that at the end, you're listening to real people who have joined the business, and you can hear why they did it and how it's working out for them. And the fact that every time the live webinar happens twice a week, there are new people on the panel. It's so exciting because you can hear from everybody, different walks of life, different backgrounds, different countries now. So for me, it's watch it and get the information for yourself, and then you can go and do more research if you need to. Sometimes you do need to just have that leap of faith and jump in just to get even more information. But I wish I'd watched it sooner. I had a friend who sent me the link, and I thought, yeah, I'll get around to it. And then when I finally did, I thought, why did I wait this long? Because I could already have more information and be acting on that. So definitely worth the time, no question.
Yeah, that's what I loved about that workshop at the end, where they showed real people with real results from 18 to 70 years old. Like, so it doesn't, that showed me it does not matter what type of experience you have, what your age is. That's what I love most about that, seeing those real testimonials.
Yeah. And like you mentioned in our past interviews, many people have mentioned in this business, like that one regret that they keep on saying, why didn't we start sooner? And so people watching now, like, don't have that regret. Just go ahead and check out that workshop, right? And then decide for yourself. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did mention something about your hobbies, actually. I forgot to ask this earlier. We want to get to know you kind of more on a personal level. What's a favorite hobby that you have, maybe?
I would love to tell you about it because it's a little bit gloating because you are in Alberta, although I've heard you have great weather. So I'm happy for you that way for the winter so far. But I have discovered that I love golf.
Ooh.
And I had played a little bit, when my kids were little. I was part of a ladies league with some friends because we were just a bunch of moms who wanted to have a reason to get out away from the kids. And so I was never really good enough to like it. I just liked being able to get out on a nice summer night with some friends. But here you can golf all winter. And it's amazing because everything is green. I mean, our leaves have fallen off the trees, but the grass is green. The weather feels nice. It's very much Vancouver type weather. So it's not that it's warm, but it is very easy to be out. And it is exercise. And with the different situations all around now, we can actually do it as a socially distanced activity. So we can get together with, say, another couple, and it's okay. It's again a great way just to be out with some people, get that fresh air exercise, middle of the day, no problem. I work for myself online, so I can do that. And I'm getting better too. So, that's even just like a sense of achievement. So I can't wait to do it more often and go through the summer. And then again, when I travel, it's a great excuse to, I'm going on a golfing weekend, and it's a reason to go travel somewhere else new too.
Yeah.
Are you listening to this? I've been trying to play golf forever. And she will not try.
I am horrible.
Please convince her, Sheila, please.
I tried this last summer, and you do not want to see me swing. It's more of like an anger hitting the ground type of thing. It's bad. It's bad. So.
Well, yeah, you can't do it the what's the Adam Sandler character, right, where he did it like a hockey stick.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay, so don't do it that way. But it's, it's like curling. I don't know if you curl, but people stick with curling because they're bad, they're bad, they're bad. They make an amazing shot. Golf is the same way, where it's like, oh my goodness, hey, that looked amazing. And you just build on that. You got to stick with it.
Yeah, that one glimpse of hope. You're like, I'll be a pro for sure. Yeah.
and then the golf people get you with all the golf clubs and the bags and the balls and.
Oh geez, yeah.
Yeah, I have amazing mitts that actually clip onto my golf cart, because then as you're pushing, they can stay really cozy warm. See, who knew this? In Canada, you don't have these fun things.
Wow, I'm jealous. I just want it for the gloves, that's all. That's awesome. That's exciting. We're going to have to come visit you now in the UK because you've made it very appealing, golf all year round. So hopefully you have some extra room in your place.
Well, you got some time to practice your swing and then come on down.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for safety reasons, I should do that. Yeah. Awesome, Sheila. So I think the one last question that we have for you in regards to your own online franchise, our page is very focused on being good and doing good and giving back to the community. You've pretty much highlighted what you can do in regards to helping other people out, but are there anything else that stands out that you love that you can give back because of your own online business?
I think I've touched on most of the things that I find most rewarding. There have been the financial aspects where I can help my family. That's great. But I think the biggest focus for me is offering of my time, and that I do have some expertise in certain areas because of my teaching background. And so for me, it is that opportunity to give back whenever possible. So whether it's offering to host a Zoom for people or offering, my Zoom account so the meetings can go as long as they want, being able to, the different time zones that I'm in sometimes makes it easier as well, that people can reach out to me over someone else. And I feel that the more we give, the more we just naturally get back. And so I love that opportunity, that I have the flexibility in my time, that if someone has a question, I'm able to answer it right away. I don't need to wait until I'm, done punching a clock and getting back to them, in a day or two. So I think just being able to offer my time, and I find it so rewarding too, because then it's an opportunity to work with someone new.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I love that answer. And in a past interview that we had, that's the exact same thing that they said as well. Time is truly a non-renewable resource. So technically it's priceless. And so if you can give someone your time when it comes to your family, your friends, your fellow other online business owners, you're giving something that is priceless. And I love that flexibility and that privilege that you can have in this business. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Any other words you want to add to that? No?
I think we're good.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Sheila. That was a great interview, and we are so grateful that we're able to interview you, and you gave us some of your time to do so. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it too.
Thank you. Yes, I'm thrilled that you asked, and I hope we get a chance to meet at some point when I can come back to Canada. It'd be so much fun to get together and chat.
Yes, we would love that for sure.
We'll just go into our fireplace and we'll magically appear just like in Harry Potter.
Perfect.
He loves the Harry Potter analogies. I'm married into Potter, so I had to accept that. So it's going to be used a lot.
Comes with the territory, I think. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks so much, Sheila. We'll let you go and enjoy some golfing maybe, and we'll talk soon. And thanks everyone else for watching, and everyone have a great day. Bye.
Thanks, guys.